Hi, and welcome to this live reading from Taking Flight, Code of Honor, Book 2 by Brooke May, and this is presented by Itsy Bitsy Book Bits. Prologue, Jody. My arm squeezed tightly around my weathered Harmony H-165 as if it is the only shield I have to hide behind from the other people in the room. They are staring at me. The guitar has always protected me from the outside world. Ever since the day my dad handed it down to me at the tender age of 10, just like his dad did for him. I love this instrument more than any person in this room, and that includes my mom. No, my knuckles are starting to turn white at the fierce grip I have around my prized possession. I will not let them command this of me, to take my future away just to give my sister what she wants. Nope, I don't want that. I can't believe they are even entertaining this. On second thought, I do. They give her far more than me, and that's because I don't ask. I'm happy with what I have. Please, Jojo. Jilly's over-the-top whiny voice breaks through the silence surrounding us. I don't stop shaking my head even for her. I don't care what the princess wants because everything she has always wanted has trumped my desires. She was small at birth and sickly when we were younger, so Mom has Dad convinced they need to make it up to her by giving her everything she asks for, including this. I resent Jilly. I resent all of them for letting it continue through my whole life, because it should never have been about one of us all the time, but us equally. That's right, Jilly is my twin sister. Identical twin, to be exact, but only in looks. Aside from our matching blonde hair and the shape and color of our eyes, we are nothing alike. Physically, the only difference aside from our very slight height difference and our weight is the small mole on my right cheek just above my lips and next to my nose. Jilly's face is blemish-free. But that isn't the point. We are twins, siblings, both daughters to a happily married couple who don't treat us the same way. That's what is going on right now. They're trying to get me to cave again for something Jilly wants. You know when they say someone's motto is something they say all the time? Well, mine is Jilly gets what Jilly wants. Crappy motto, I know, but what else do I have to go with at the moment? My entire life has been shadowed by the perfection that is Jilly Meadows. My birth, walking, and losing my first tooth. My first guitar solo was even outshined by her cheer competition. My eyes blaze with pure anger as my stoic face turns to her. She's pouting like a toddler, which matches her maturity perfectly as she tries to plead with me. She devised this imprudent scheme thinking she was brilliant. She's not. She barely graduated high school with a 2.0 GPA, yet she gets everything. When we were younger, I thought it was my parents' way of making up for her obvious mental retardation, not trying to be offensive here. But as I got older, it made no sense, and I gave up caring about all of it. Until they all started bugging me. Like right now. The answer is still no. My eyes are pleading as I direct them to my parents. It's a long shot to win over their attention from Jilly. Running away never sounded so good as it does right now. It would be a great opportunity for both of you, my mom supplies. Her gaze is locked on Jilly's hypnotic trance she is always pulling them into, but she does reluctantly and settles her disappointment on me. Don't pull that. I force myself to ease up my grip on my beloved Harmony so I don't splinter the wood. And don't look at me like that. I am not a disappointment when I don't want to go along with her stupid ideas. Hey! I want so badly to roll my eyes because that would just give them more fuel to the roast Jody fire. I want to go to school. They know this. She knows this. The stupid deal they are ganging up on me is to get me to sign on the dotted line for some dream Jilly claims she has wanted her whole life. A dream she has never mentioned before or done anything closely related to pursuing. It's because of me she wants it. Stupid Jody. Scolding myself will do nothing to improve my situation. I'm nearly 18 years old, and my family still tries to control what plans I've already made. I want to go to school to learn what I haven't taught myself with the guitar. I want to get an education so I can teach others how to find a love for playing and writing songs like I have. It isn't fair! Jilly stomps her high-heel fake as hell cowboy boots against the hardwood floor of our family's kitchen just like the toddler she is. Grow up, Jilly, and find something else to be your dream. I bite back at her. I don't care what my tone is like, and I don't care that my parents will be disappointed that I'm not catering to my sister like they do. You two give her everything. What about me? I want to cry, but I won't waste any more tears on them. They would only see it as me being selfish. This would be great for the both of you, an opportunity to see the world and learn so many things. My dad finally steps into the conversation. So far, my mom and Jilly are leading the fight to get me to put my name down on the piece of paper. If he has stepped in, I know I'm screwed. Since I'm still considered a minor, they hold my future in their incapable hands. No matter how hard I fight it, they're going to do what they want and think it's best for not only Jilly, but for me as well. They are under some bizarre train of thought that Jilly and I need to stay together. My parents may be sweet people, but they aren't the brightest. Where my intelligence comes from is a mystery to me. You can do your education online while you're on the road. Tons of kids do that now. And if tons of kids were lighting their asses on fire to attempt to make themselves into a human blowtorch every time they fart, would it be okay for me to do it? Angered looks, 3 exactly, stare at me with no hint of amusement in the hazel green eyes of my sister and mom, and the greens of my dad. No? Cocking my head to the side, I fight back. That's what I thought. I don't want to do it. I want to be in an actual classroom. We promise you'll have the chance to be in an actual classroom between tours. Mom holds the pen and paper up for me as if her weak promise will entice me into signing. No. You'll support your sister in this, and if it doesn't work, we'll help you get into the best music school we can find. False promises. But there is a little flitter of hope shining in his words. This entire thing could go nowhere, and this time next year I can leave them all behind to start my own life far away from being Jilly's twin. Sighing, I take the offered pen and sign myself away to the devil.